NorCal United 753, can we get 10 degrees right just to avoid a little buildup?
753, that is approved as requested. United 753, your discretion, proceed at tip 3, maintain flight level 190.
Tip 3190, United 753.
NorCal Scouts 4070 off of Oakland, 1.6 for 19,000. We're planning to level at 2,000. Good morning.
That was 4070, NorCal approach radar contact. Good morning, climb unrestricted, maintain flight level 190.
0, Scouts 4070.
United 753, direct tip 3 now, thank you.
Thank you. That was 4070, turn right, computer no use.
Guy was 4070.
United 753, contact Oakland Center, 119.75.
Have a great day.
That was 4070, look, is there any build-up off the right-hand side out there anywhere?
All ones that are trying to grow, I'd say that right now the tops of them are probably maybe 8,500 to 9,000.
Thank you.
NorCal Southwest 1364 out of 1700 climbing via the state.
With 1364, NorCal approach radar contact. Good morning, climb unrestricted, maintain flight level 190.
Southwest 1364.
Skywest 4070, contact Oakland Center, 119.75.
1975, Scouts 4070. Have a good day.
Hey, this is Mike, Fred, Cisco Airport, altimeter 3012.
Southwest 1364, turn left for TR2D.
64, thank you.
Southwest 1364, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
64, good day.
Okay.
Southwest 2695, 18 climbing via.
Southwest 2695, Narragansett, radar contact, climb restricted, make the level 190.
West 2695.
Southwest 2695, turn left heading 240, vectors to oil.
95.
Southwest 2695, turn left heading 210.
695.
Good afternoon. Happy, what is today, Wednesday? It is Wednesday. So, today we are doing a flight from Half Moon Bay here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Half Moon Bay to, wait for it, Mather's Field, which is next to Sacramento. Both of these are untowered airports, just like in the real world, these little tiny airports are untowered. In the real world, this one has a tower, but PilotEdge can't obviously man every single field, but they do provide ATC services for all airports within the PilotEdge coverage area. This thing's still loading because it's loading in the Orbix True Earth Northern California. It takes forever to load, but once it's loaded, then it's fine.
Oil.
So with this, we have to do IFR because there's rain in the area and there's some clouds, like it's overcast at 10,000 feet. It's a few clouds there, scattered clouds there. So there's clouds and there's rain out there, so I figured I'd just do an IFR. But here's the thing. There are tech routes. You always want to check tech routes when you're in a busy air area. Now this is Southern California, so these are like the airports in Southern California, but Northern California also has a tech route system. Same thing with like the Northeast, you know, where they have like Boston and New York City. So pretty much anywhere in the country, you'll find tech routes in busy airspaces. So you always want to check tech routes for IFR before you do anything else. Now, I know that this website, my flight route, is good for Southern California, but it's not going to help us for Northern. So we're going to go to the FAA Gov supplement. We look for the latest one, which is March 5th, 2020, which is CS Southwest PDF. So that's the one you want. So whichever one, the CS Southwest PDF. I mean, there's other ones, obviously, as you go up, but this is the most current one. So we're going to click on that. And this is still loading.
Southwest 1526, maintain, follow 100, Joe.
1526.
Southwest 1326,
And I believe it's going to be around page 500. This is all these states. It's the Southwest. So any tech routes within this area you'll find on this chart supplement and the FAA stuff.
Good morning.
Waiting for that to finish downloading. We can go to, let's go to 500. And here's Northern California. So it's the same thing as I just showed, but obviously the Northern. So we're going to go from Half Moon Bay here to up here. So the legends is J, jet, M for turboprop, P for single prop but cruise 190 or greater, Q for less than 190. So we're a turboprop. We're flying to Cheyenne, so we need the M class aircraft. So that's the legend. Finally, it's loaded in. Let me get my get the weather rolling here.
And 6,000, games at 893.
I'm trying to get my project fly loaded up. Okay. Got that going, and we'll come back to that. So we need to look for Half Moon Bay, which should be from. This is HW, so just keep going down till you see Half Moon Bay somewhere.
90, Southwest 655.
Direct speed, maintain 100,000.
So it's a bold print, obviously. Here's the Oakland area, so we should be close. Here we go. From Half Moon Bay to MHR. So we need to look for MHR. So Half Moon Bay to MHR. The route number is San Francisco Route 11. So we're going to copy that. I'm going to put that in remarks there as the tech route. And this is when San Francisco is in West Ops, which they are right now, but we'll double check ATIS. So this is the route. Oakland VOR to Victor 6 to Sacramento. We are a M class. So this applies for P class, Q, P, and M. Q class would cruise at 5,000. We are M class, so we're going to cruise at 9,000. So that's how you do it. So that is our flight plan with, let me get rid of this.
1642.
So that's our route. However, the other issue is that there's no departure SID from Half Moon Bay. So how do you get from Half Moon Bay to the Oakland. So for ATC, for an untowered airport, they have to have a departure procedure in order to have complete IFR from the ground up. If you don't have a way to get from the ground up and start your route at Oakland, then the only option you have is to take off VFR and then pick up your IFR in the air. But with Half Moon Bay, there is a way to get ATC coverage from the ground up, and it's called a ODP. So we're going to right click on Half Moon Bay. We're going to go to the airport information. This is the chart supplement, which has a lot of good information, so you always want to read this. For instance, runway 3 is right traffic, so stuff like that you want to know. But anyway, you come down here to takeoff minimums. So we're going to open that in another page, and then we're going to search HAF for Half Moon Bay. So here's Half Moon Bay. So what we need to look for are this word, departure procedure, not takeoff obstacle or takeoff minimums. The only thing we need to know for ATC for an IFR clearance is whether or not it has a departure procedure. See, Hanford has a departure procedure. This has a departure procedure. If it does not say departure procedure, then there is no way to take off IFR, but this one does. However, the only departure procedure for this airport is runway 12. Runway 30, there is no departure procedure. So the only way we can have an IFR clearance from the ground up to have an IFR hold, a ground hold, is to use the runway 12 ODP. That's what this is an ODP. So we're going to climb on a runway heading to 3,000 feet, and then we're going to climb direct to the OSI VOR to cross the OSI VOR at or above 3,500 before proceeding on course. So for us, we're going to grab OSI and we're going to put it in our flight plan. There's OSI, which is Woodside VOR. So because Woodside VOR is the departure procedure, that has got to be the first waypoint in a filed IFR flight plan to ATC, which in this case will be NorCal. So the rest of it will be this. If I guess I can't highlight it all. So we'll do sec. So now we have Woodside, Oakland, Victor 6, Sacramento. So that is our IFR flight plan, tech route, 9,000 feet for turboprop M-class aircraft with full ATC service from an IFR hold until we get to a visual approach or an ILS, whatever we choose. See what the weather is when we get there. So here's the flight plan. So I'm going to go ahead and create this report. Half Moon Bay altimeter is 3013. And winds are light, so we can take off runway 12 like we need to. And kind of breezy, but we'll be doing 20 at Mathers. So we're going to go to PilotEdge. We're going to file, and this is a pay 2 slant golf 9,000. Use San Francisco as an alternate. Half Moon Bay, Mathers, November 1399 IFR. So we got Woodside because that's the ODP, And then the tech route starts at Oakland. So this is tech route. So that's the tech. And runway 12 ODP. I think it was 12. Yeah. I'll just put ODP, runway 12, tech route. We'll file that. And then I'm going to connect the weather. And let me log in real quick. I'm going to put the countdown screen on while I log in. Here, November 1399er. Connect.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Full screen. All right, it's going to be black screen for a few minutes, or not a few minutes, but a few seconds. Till we can get this ready to go. Let's give it a second, y'all. It will pop up. There we go. All right. So we got statics. Let's open up the plane here. And we are logged in to ATC. We're gonna hop in here. Open up the window. Now it's FS Economy. So FS Economy. Let's see. Come over here. We'll go to my flight. So I got a couple passengers, Half Moon Bay. We're in the Piper Cheyenne. I got 130 gallons of fuel. This plane I own, obviously, because the registration is $13.99. I only have 2 aircraft. One, I own the Cheyenne, and my Eclipse broke again. I just paid to fix that. Oh my gosh. I hate this random. And I just did the 100-hour. I just did the 100-hour on this plane. $18,000 for the 100-hour, and now it broke. I literally did that on the 22nd. $18,000, and now I have a broke plane. Oh my gosh. All right, whatever. That's just life, right? So we'll come back to here. And then we'll come to Economy. Log in. This takes a second. Or a couple seconds. Maybe a minute. All right. So that's logged in, so we can start the flight. There we go. Weight's 1018. Seems a little light. Let me see, 1018. I want it heavier than that. So we got 6 people. We'll say 6 times 170 is 1020. Okay, so 5 people times, say, 30 pounds, 150, 170, or just say 180 times 5, whoops, 6 plus 150, we'll say 1230 on the weight. Can't touch the fuel, but we can adjust the weight if we want, which I like to do. We'll close this, close that door. Everybody is boarded up. Close the baggage door. It's my cheap autopilot up there. Brake is set. I'll set up the quadrant. Check battery volts. Let's get these lights set up. Exit light on. Wing off. Landing off. Alright, taxi lights off right now. Beacon will be on. Position lights on. Off. Tail flood could be on. We'll do that in a little bit. So we'll turn on the battery. Good on battery juice. Plenty of battery there. Turn on the seatbelt. No smoking. Bring up these lights. You'll see back here it actually does have no smoking and seat belts. And we need to open up the oil cooler doors for ground ops. And right now we have fuel pressure is 0 on both, just right there. So we're going to turn on the fuel pump on engine 1. We have oil pressure in the green. So we need ignition and then starter. And the N2 is right here. So when this little hand gets to 16.6, we'll introduce fuel. So it's not low idle, it's just full fuel on this plane. So 16 NG and full. So we need ignition and starter. And coming up to 16, there's 16, so we're going to add some fuel. We can turn off the starter and the ignition. It'll increase the 68 NG here. Check the gen. So it'll be up here and be amps. So we go to gen, got 28, got amps. Turn the gen back off. Oil pressure. It's in the green. Good engine start on engine 1. All right. Now let's start engine 2. So we're going to do ignition and starter. 16, add fuel. Do the starter off, ignition off. Check the generator. 28, we got amps. Turn on the left gen. Good. Battery is good. Let's do environment. So we'll do master on, auto, on. And then we need to turn on the, I'm going to lower the volume. It's actually louder than I thought it was. Alright, so we need to turn on the avionics, which are, where are they? They're up here. Okay, and ATIS for Half Moon Bay, it's actually, it's AWAS 127.27. So turn that on. COM 2.
Half Moon Bay weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4,900 scattered, 6,900 broken, temperature 10, dew point 4. Altimeter 3012.
Alright, we got our weather altimeter. Check it with Half Moon Bay's elevation. Half Moon Bay's elevation 66, so we are right on the money there. And we'll get our clearance, it'll be 122.2. So 122.2 on PilotEdge is simulating a phone call. And then CTAF for Half Moon Bay is 122.8.
SOCOM 205, contact Portland approach 124.35.
That's actually really loud too.
SOCOM 205, Portland approach, morning, thanks for uniform, altimeter 3008, expect ILS, runway 10 left approach.
Let's check our flaps. Take the flaps back out. I'm going to download the flight plan from SimBrief. That way it's there. It might actually already be there, but...
TB446 Tango Bravo Oakland Tower, runway 28 left, cleared to land, wind, calm.
So,
Number 583 Sierra Golf, Oakland clearance, clear to San Diego Lindbergh Airport, coast, 9er departure. San Marcos transition, then as filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 33010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
So we're going to do
135.1,
flight plan
squawk
menu,
2116.
delete, boom. We are going from Half Moon Bay to Mathers, so we're going to enter that one in. And
November 583 Sierra Golf reback is correct. And change initial climb instructions will be climb via the SID.
Course.
Accept to maintain 10,000. Rest of clearance unchanged.
I need a course heading for ILS 22 left, 221. So back this off to 221. And then the ILS for Mathers Field if we need it is 11135. Do that. And then we can go back to there. GPS. The runway heading to 3000. So runway heading for runway 12 to 122. So 122. 22. Check the emergency lights. And we'll get our code in a little bit. So we're going to set. I guess we need to get our clearance. So we'll go ahead and get our clearance. It should be that tech route. Morning NorCal approach Cheyenne 1399 on the ground at Half Moon Bay with weather. IFR Sacramento Mathers Field.
November 13999 NorCal departure. Clear to the Mather Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect 9,000 within 5 minutes of departure. NorCal departure frequency 135.1. Squawk 5524. Hold for release.
Cleared to Sacramento Mathers Field as filed. Climb maintain 4000. Expect 9,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure 135.10. Squawk 5524. Hold for release 1399.
Number 13999, read back is correct. Call me back on this frequency. You're on the runway first in line, ready to go.
Roger, will do. 1399. I should probably have repeated back what he said, but whatever. 5524. Standby on and alt 5524. And we're going to set altitude
205, contact Portland approach 126.9.
4,000. Flight director, vertical speed, and heading is armed. Terrain. Works. I guess we'll put that on. Shield. Wipers are working.
TACOM 205, Portland approach, altimeter 3010. November 1306, Charlie. I got southeast departure. What was your aircraft type and where are you parked?
Alright. Checking on the reversers there. Reversers work.
Number 6 Tango Bravo, cross runway 28 right on hotel. Continue straight ahead to join Delta into the ramp. Stay on my frequency. Great day.
We'll do taxi light on.
Skyhawk 1306 Charlie, executive ground runway 2.
Go to CTAF. Alright, I think we're ready. Break off. Half Moon Bay traffic, Cheyenne 139, taxiing to runway 12 from GA, Half Moon Bay traffic. Controls. Okay. Controls are free and clear. There's our custom hangar where you can go into the scenery installer and change the colors of the poles, and you can have it a clean hangar, you can have a dirty hangar, you can have all sorts of options. There's actually a poster you can hang in there, which is kind of cool. So this is actually runway 30. So, I mean, if we go left there, I mean, that's the it's midfield. Add in a little bit more power to get up the hill. Little 172, maybe it's a 15, might be a 150. We're gonna go left here. Pull off to the side, we'll do our run up. So we need everything's in the green. Temperature's a little warm, but that's fine. Everything else is in the green. That's just the yeah, that's the normal temp. It's actually, it's cold. Hot would be here, and that's weird. Anyway, so we're gonna bring this up to 1800. On the RPMs. Fuel pressure, oil pressure, fuel flow is fine. And then pneumatic pressure is 0, so we'll do a check surface de-ice on. We got green, so we have good de-ice. Turn that back off. And then oil cooler doors closed. Closed. I'll do windshield heat, low, pitos on, and then I can never get to the landing lights, so we do landing lights, wing lights, strobes. Go back to there. Yes. I'll call them on the phone. This be NorCal. NorCal departure, Cheyenne 1399. Number 1, runway 12 to Half Moon Bay.
Number 1399er, NorCal departure, release for departure now. Clearance is void if not off by 1830 Zulu. Time now 1820. If not off in the next 10 minutes, call back with your intentions. No later than the next 15 minutes. Free exchange approved.
If not off in 15, advises frequency. Frequency change approved. 1399.
Delta Hotel number Foxtrot, Seattle Center, Olympia, altimeter 3006.
Right, so we're going to go to Unicom, which is our CTAF rather, for Half Moon Bay. 22.8 departure when we got our clearance was 135.1. So let's do 135.1. So we got that dialed in. We should be lit up. We're going to rotate at about 100. Autopilot set. Half Moon Bay traffic, Cheyenne 1399. Taking off runway 12 for a straight out departure, Half Moon Bay. Alright. Clear right. Clear left. Engines 50%. Prop full. Slowly add in torque. 100 knots, rotate. Positive right, gear coming up. Half Moon Bay traffic, Cheyenne 1399er departed to the south, passed through 1300 last call, Half Moon Bay. Alright, so we are good with Half Moon Bay and CTAF. We're going to go to NorCal approach. And I don't know why that's still showing red. I don't know, we'll see. NorCal approach, Cheyenne 1399, passing through 2,700 for 5,000. I mean 4,000.
39er NorCal departure, afternoon radar contact at now 900 miles west of the Woodside VO altitude checks, climb and maintain 900,000 San Francisco altimeter 3012.
Climb maintain 9,000, 3012, 1399. Alright, so let's go to flight plan, menu, activate, do that, nav, Woodside, climb into 9,000. You can reduce the props out of the red. There's no icing right now. We'll do prop sync on wherever that's at. There it is. Might as well turn off these taxi lights and landing lights and wing lights. Pressure's climbing. I need to go up a little bit. Ascend. Make our left turn toward Oakland. High enough now, we can turn off the seatbelts. It's hard to tell you're in a turn without looking at the instruments. Torque, ITT, RPMs, fuel flow is good. It's in the green. Just hit 9,000. Come back here and we'll set our tables.
Talking 825 Denver Center on request, standby.
It's like Mathers Field is VFR,
Talking
10
25
square miles,
to the
no
McCall Municipal
clouds.
Airport has filed.
So
Calling maintain flight level 230.
winds 250 at 6.
300 within 10
So we'll
minutes
just
after
do
departure.
a
Departure on Denver Center 120.47.
left downwind for 22
Squawk 5457.
left.
Hold for release.
Back off the props about
Docker
21.
25, read back correct. Call me back on this frequency when show the runway first line, ready to go. November 5 Echo Lima, descend and maintain 7,000. Descend and maintain 7,000, 5 Echo Lima.
It says reading line. I don't know if it actually does anything. What does that do? Oh, it turned on that one. Yeah. That's kind of cool. You got reading lights on that. You can see it light up the chair. I never knew that. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're gonna plan on, let me see, our fuel's good there. We're gonna plan on a visual. 2-2, that's our extended center line on that approach. Camera will be extended. So we'll load that.
King Air 5 Echo Lima, turn right heading 030.
Right 030, 5 Echo Lima.
Actually, let's turn on these lights. It's kind of cool. It is kind of dark. There we go. A little light. You can see it, kind of. If it was dark, you would definitely be able to see it. Yeah, they're on. Gonna adjust those by lights.
King Air 5 Echo Lima, 7 miles from Manny. Turn right heading 090. Descend and maintain 7,000 until established on the localizer. Clear the ILS runway 12 approach.
Alright, so
Right turn 090, descend maintain 7,000 until established on the localizer and cleared for the ILS
2,000.
runway 12 approach, 5 Echo Lima.
Got 7-minute cruise. Seven minutes and we'll start on our way down. FS economy, that's probably gonna be about 3,800 or so for this little trip. Because this plane is, I own it, I'm not renting this one. This is I own this FS economy plane. It's gonna be a short stream just because I need to get into town. And then I'll be streaming again this evening. The World War II P-51 Mustang. Me and two buddies will be flying DCS Mustangs. We're going to do a little ground attack. And
clear to 41 Airport.
get a little dogfighting in.
Departure vectors Zegro, then as filed. Climb and maintain 12,000. Departure frequency 123.75, squawk 3006.
So, if anyone interested in World War II and seeing some dogfighting with me and two buddies, I'm planning on starting that live stream around 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'm primarily doing this stream just so I can watch it myself, the recording of it. But it's always amusing when me and my friends get together, because DCS has always got issues. So no doubt something will happen that's unplanned. What a cloudy day, hence the tech route. Must have busted out of the clouds. Yep, just now coming out of it.
You make your request with Portland approach. I'll have that changed for you in about 2 minutes.
This is the
Orbix Bozeman Tower 118.2.
California True Earth.
Over to tower, 5 Echo Lima.
The SD version. Takes forever to load this initially. And look at the wind farm, cool. You'll see it here in a second. See there?
Number 305 Echo Lima Bozeman Tower runway 12, cleared and wind calm.
It's a weird looking area. I'm not sure what that is. It's an airport. I just don't know which airport. Let me see, what's it show on here? SUU.
November 1399, contact NorCal approach 127.4.
NorCal approach 127.4, 1399.
Delta India Hotel November Foxtrot, contact
127.4.
Portland approach 124.35 day.
Oh, that was an
Number
Air Force
63
base.
Charlie Kilo, contact
That was
Spokane
Travis
approach
Air Force
12.9er.
Base behind us. That's what that is. That's Travis Air Force Base. It's pretty cool. NorCal approach, Cheyenne 1399, 9,000.
November 1399, NorCal approach, advise with the weather, please. Capital altimeter 3009er, descend at pilot's discretion and maintain 5,000.
I'll look up weather now and descend, maintain 5,000, 3009, 1399. 5,000.
Portal approach, Delta India Hotel Foxtrot, level at 8,000 and request RNAV approach runway 31 left to Hillsborough with information uniform.
Delta India Hotel November Foxtrot, Portland approach, roger. Where would you like to begin the approach?
I'd like to begin approach at Mallet's initial approach with Delta India Hotel Foxtrot.
Sorry, was that Mules?
Right, news, Delta India Hotel Foxtrot.
Alright, thanks. You can expect it.
Spokane approach, morning, November 63 Charlie Kilo with information, Foxtrot 15,000.
Number 623 Charlie Kilo, Spokane approach, roger. Descend and maintain 1000, altimeter 2980. Expect the ILS runway 12 approach.
Descend and maintain 1000, altimeter 2980. Expect the ILS runway 12, Charlie.
NorCal approach, Cheyenne 1399. Current with weather at Mathers. I'll be doing a visual approach to the airport.
November 1399, I'm sorry, you said visual approach. It was stepped on.
Yes, sir. Be a visual approach to the airport 1399.
Number 1399, clear direct to Mather Airport. Report when you have insight.
Clear direct Mathers, and I'll report insight 1399.
King Air 5 Echo aiming, stay on my frequency, runway 12, taxi via Alpha, say request.
Let's do flight plan, Mather, direct to flight plan.
Alright, do you have a flight plan submitted? You do indeed. I'll have a look at it. It's going to take me a couple minutes to get there.
Do seatbelts back on. Seatbelts are on. We'll shut these tables.
Number 1399, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, 1399.
Takumi 25, release for departure. Clearance is void if not off by 1855 Zulu time now 1842.5. If not off by 1855, call back with your intentions no later than the top of the hour. Frequency change approved. Delta India Hotel November Foxtrot, clear direct Mules.
Clear direct Mules, Delta India Hotel Foxtrot.
November 3 Charlie Kilo, turn left heading 350 vectors for the ILS runway 12 approach.
Left turn 350 vectors for the ILS, first time 3 Charlie Kilo.
12065.
November 3 Charlie Kilo, let's make that heading 340, 340.
340, 3 Charlie.
Delta India Hotel November Foxtrot, descend and maintain 7000.
Descend and maintain 7,000,
Foxtrot.
I was read back by 2 different aircraft. That last call was for Delta India Hotel November Foxtrot. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Descending 7000 Delta.
Sacramento. NorCal approach, Cheyenne 1399, I have the field.
November 1399, no traffic observed between you and the Mather Airport. Cleared visual approach for cancellation of IFR. This frequency while in the air, or cancel on the ground within 5 minutes landing 122.2. Free exchange approved.
Roger, cancel IFR at this time, 1399.
November 1399, IFR cancellation received. Squawk maintain VFR. Free exchange approved.
Squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved, 1399. See ya. Alright, so we're gonna squawk 1200. And we're gonna go to 120.65 for CTAF because that's Mather's field directly in front of us. CTAF, make sure 120.65. Mather's traffic, Cheyenne 139, be entering a left downwind for runway 22 left. Mather's traffic. Alright, autopilot off, yaw damper off. Let's do prop sync off. Elevation at Mather's is 100 feet, so 1100 will be pattern. That's just a gear horn. It's because I took out the power all the way. Just gonna go flaps to half, to gear down, props full. Landing lights, taxi loads. Mathersfield, Cheyenne 139, turning left base, runway 22 left, Mathersfield. Mathers traffic, Cheyenne 139, turning final, runway 22 left, Mathers traffic. Three green. Landing lights. Okay. Reversers on. Reversers off. Flaps out. Wheel cooler doors open. Mathersfield traffic, Cheyenne 139 off the runway, be crossing over 22 right at Delta to GA. Last call, Mathersfield traffic. As we do windshield off, 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 off. That was windshield pitot heat. Turn off the landing lights, wing lights. Turn off our there we go. Now what? Let me go to my taxi light off. Go to beacons. I did that earlier. Turn off the seat belts. Come down here to environment. We'll turn that off. That off. That off. 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 Do window open. I'm gonna feather the prop. And then we'll turn off avionics. Turn off the gens. And then we'll do fuel cutoff. And then we can do battery off. And then go to XP11 economy and we'll finish the flight, get credit for it. Add the weight back. Disconnect from PilotEdge. And we'll do a replay of that. Battery's off, right? Whoops. Jeez. I already canceled IFR. We're offline. So let's check this out. Check out from passenger perspective. That little trip gave me 3,600. 3,600. That'll work for me. All right. It's a good flight, y'all. Like I said, if anyone's interested, I will be flying the P51 tonight with two of my buddies. I'm gonna be streaming it, so it should be entertaining. I'm probably gonna add in some ground targets, like maybe take out a bridge or something like that, and take out some a convoy of some enemy trucks bombs and machine guns, and then we'll do a little air-to-air dogfighting with our P51s with some Fuckwolves and 109s. And then that'll be tonight's stream. And like I said, that'll be kicking off around 8 Eastern tonight. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. Normal bat time, normal bat channel. Back to the X-Plane ATC stuff tomorrow. So I'm going to upload this to my YouTube. So if anybody missed my ODP instruction from earlier and how to find tech routes within busy airspaces, you can check it out on my YouTube tomorrow. I'm going to upload it right now. And speaking of uploaded to YouTube, I did an awesome flight last night into New York City with the King Air, and that's uploaded to my YouTube. My YouTube channel is highlighted in my Twitch channel description below, so you can just click on the link, take you right to my YouTube channel. So don't forget to click like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Otherwise, I will talk to you all soon. Mango, didn't you know how to YouTube? Yeah, I started it not too long ago, my friend. So I've been uploading, and my YouTube is special in the fact that I have my playlists per aircraft. So like this airplane, I have an entire playlist strictly of this airplane. I have a playlist of strictly my King Air. So if you like a certain airplane that I fly the most, you can just look at my YouTube and just click on the playlist tab, and that's how I separate my videos by airplane. So yeah, you guys take care. I appreciate it, Mango. I need to run into town, but I will catch you next time. Y'all take care. Chase out.
08 today.
Limited 893, climbing maintain 15,000.
Good morning, NorCal, Alaska 1302 is 1,700, climbing 501900.
Archer, radar contact. Southwest 655, direct Sacramento VOR, contact Oakland Center, 119.75.
Southwest 655, good day.
Delta 1642, contact Oakland Center, 119.75. 17,000. Limited 893, climb and maintain, follow 190.
3. Golf is 1,000, climbing
Off NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and district, to follow 190. Oakland Center, 119.75.
Limited 893.
FedEx 3806 Heavy, NorCal approach, 1830 transition, the Oakland altimeter 3013.
Park Southwest 1782 is 3,500 on the 6-4.